going on? What's all that noise?
It's you, isn't it?
What?
One of your stupid tricks.
What is?
Selfish pig.
Well, how do I know until you've told me?
You know.
I don't.
Pig.
Go, get lost.
Where have you hidden them?
Let go.
That's 2 now. 2 you've taken.
2 what?
Sarah and Chuki.
Sir, oh, you stupid dolls.
You see, you're always beastly about them.
Dolls at your age. Why don't you grow up?
What have you done with them?
Me?
If you've done anything to them, I'll stamp on your train set.
Yeah? You and whose army?
Let go of my hair!
You let go of my ear.
Not till you give me my dolls back.
Get on.
Tom, Jilly, stop it. Well? I'm waiting. What's
Well,
all
she
this about?
started it.
Quiet, Tom.
I'm sorry, Mum, but she's gone
He
potty.
stole my dolls.
You touch your dolls with a barge pole.
Did it before, Mummy, remember? You buried Chuki in the coal.
Well, don't look at me like that. I haven't touched her dolls, honest. She's probably done it herself just to get me into trouble.
I haven't.
Look, before we start accusing anyone of anything, let's go and have a jolly good search in your room, Jilly.
I've already looked everywhere, Mummy.
Come on, Tom. You too. I'm very worried about him. It's not like Tom to tell lies, but really there's no other explanation for it. Peter.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Why did you go up to bed, darling?
I wasn't sleeping, I was just resting my eyes. What were you saying?
Nothing. Just these missing dolls of Jilly's.
Yes, I'll talk to Tom.
I'm not absolutely certain it is him.
Well, he can't just have got up and walked out. What other explanation is there?
Nobody. It was you.
What's going on? What's that
I
noise?
set a trap. It was nobody.
What?
Nobody. He's been pinching my dolls.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's happened?
She set a trap, and I walked right into
So
it.
it was you.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh, Tom.
I'll deal with you in the morning. Now, you clear this mess up and get back to bed.
Do as Daddy says. Don't be long, it's late. No more noise, right?
Suppose that'll mean no pocket money for me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom.
I couldn't tell them it was nobody, could I? There just had to be someone to put the blame on.
Oh, look, I tell you what. I'll give you half my pocket money.
Thanks.
Oh, nobody?
Was he here?
I think so. Always get a little shiver when you come in.
Well, come on, nobody. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Why doesn't he appear?
Too ashamed, I should think. Playing stupid tricks like that. Well, come on, nobody. Where have you hidden Jilly's dolls?
I think he's gone.
Well, he's got to appear sometime. Come on, let's get this mess cleared up and get to bed. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Yes, pocket money.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm sorry, Tom. Perhaps that'll teach you not to play silly tricks like that. Okay, off you go.
nobody.
Oh, no, you don't, nobody. Come on, we've caught you red-handed.
You've got Tom into an awful lot of trouble.
I've had my pocket money stopped.
I know, I heard.
Well, what's the matter with you, anyway? What do you want with Jelly's dolls?
Promise you won't laugh.
Laugh?
Well, I've got this friend, see?
What do you mean? Well, another one of us?
No, she's a ghost.
She?
Well, she's a ghost like me, see? Oh, and I took a loan of your dolls because she liked them.
Where is she?
Oh, it's all right. She's out of the way. She won't be any trouble.
She already has been.
Shut up, Tom. Look, nobody. Let her come here and she can play with my dolls as much as she likes.
Do you really mean that? Hang about.
What you going to do that for?
What?
I mean, well, this girlfriend of nobody's. She's bound to be from the workhouse.
Oh, so what?
Well, she's not the sort of girl you want to play with. She'll be dirty, smelly, probably a thief or something.
Nobody's coming back.
I'd like you to meet my friend.
Hello. My name's Beatrice Ellen. Well, I like her.
Well, yeah, sure, so do I. I think it's a bit funny, her being with nobody. I mean, well, they're as different as chalk and cheese, aren't they?
I don't suppose it matters if you're a ghost. Anyway, she's great fun to play with. So nice.
Oh, Miss Beatrice, what have you done?
Don't sneak up like that. Stupid doll, anyway.
Miss Beatrice, wait!
Well, I don't want to mess around all morning. I've got to clear that junk out in my room.
Okay, I'll play with Beatrice Ellen.
You do what you like. But I've got to do all that stuff, you know. Oh, nobody, what?
Just got one or two things to, buy.
What's up with him then?
I don't know. Like he was worried, guilty. Like he was got out to something.
Miss Beatrice, are you in here?
Well, I just got to clear that junk out of my room, okay?
Okay, how long have you been?
Oh, about 5 minutes or so. Nobody, what have you been...
Just gotta find Miss Beatrice. Bye. Oh, no!
You all right, darling? Jane? Accident, darling?
No, I just decided to throw them all onto the floor.
What?
I didn't understand it was all perfectly safe 1 minute, then it just seemed to slide as if it had a life of its own.
Don't be silly, darling. Accidents will happen. Probably some slippery soap suds. Oh.
Pet. Never mind, Pet. I'll try and get you another one, darling.
Never mind. I always like that, but... Oh, no!
Sorry, darling, really, I am.
Oh, look at this mess!
Oh,
I could have sworn I put that pot on the pile of papers. You know. Oh.
dear, well, accidents will happen. Sorry.
Tom,
Hmm?
look.
Accident?
Well, I didn't do it.
Then how did it happen?
Well, that's what I'd like to know.
Nobody? But why should he?
Well, he took them before.
Yeah, but he didn't break them. Honest, Chilly, I didn't do it.
Well, then how did it get in there?
Well, somebody put it there. Honest.
see Miss Beatrice?
No, we...
Oh, heck.
Hey, nobody, wait!
There's something very funny going on here.
Miss Beatrice.
But why?
Doesn't she like us?
I don't know what it is. I always know she was a problem, but I never realised.
Tell her to buzz off then. We don't want any more trouble.
She's our friend. Gets so lonely being a ghost all by yourself.
Yeah, but she seems such a nice girl. Why does she do these horrid things?
Well, she's always been a bit headstrong, spoiled like. But she's always nice to me. And me being a little ragged, working in kitchens, cleaning pots and greasy pans and mucking out stables and such like.
Well, didn't she have any brothers and sisters?
Nah, no parents really. All that you noticed. Always out gallivanting there was, socialising. I expect that's why she cottoned on to me. For company like. Well, I didn't care. Just so long as she did. How would that take me? I'd do anything for her.
But she's trouble nobody. You said so yourself.
Aye. Took many a thrashing cos of her pranks. Blamed everything onto me, she did.
And you didn't mind taking the blame.
Oh, I did it for her, didn't I? Couldn't let them touch Miss Beatrice, could I?
But how did you come to meet her again? As a ghost, I mean.
Well, I always had tell she whereabouts. Died of the plague like me, she did.
Why does she come back haunting? Ghosts have to have a reason, don't they?
Mostly, but she's not regular. Comes back now and again. Happened I were out on one of my visits and who should I bump into but her? Remembered me, she did.
I'm sure she did, after getting you into trouble like that. So you brought her back here?
Well, she likes it here. And it's nice to the likes of me to have company.
Well, we can't go on like this. She'll do some real damage soon. Then where will we be?
Oh, look, nobody. She's got you into trouble before. She's been nothing but trouble ever since you met her again. You'll have to send her away.
Suppose they think I'm daft. But all right then. I've never had anybody to, well, love, to look after. Don't you laugh. If you want her to go, that'll be the pair of us. She goes, I goes, I think on that.
He means it.
But we can't let him go. I have to find an answer somehow. Mummy?
Ready, darling?
Yes. Mummy, can...
Come on the bar.
Yes. Mummy, can I ask...
Come on, bedtime.
Can I just ask you one question?
All right. What is it?
Why is it that some people, nice people, do horrid things? Well, they hurt the people they're really fond of, and they don't mean to, but why do they?
Well, that's quite a question for this time of night. Why don't we talk about it in the morning?
Please, Mummy.
Let's see, darling. People do nasty things for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes perhaps because they're not very well, or because they don't know any better.
Yes, but...
Mostly, I think, because they're not loved enough. And they're trying somehow to get attention. You see?
I see.
Come on. Bed. And tell Tom to get out of the bath, will you? It's late.
Let me.
Night-night.
it if you really want it. Beatrice, I know it's you, and I know it was you who was doing all those horrid things today.
I don't know what you mean. What are you accusing me of?
Nothing. Doesn't matter. You can play with my dolls. You can play with all my toys if you like.
You mean you don't mind?
No, nobody plays with Tom's toys. Why shouldn't you play with mine?
I don't need to play with your toys. They're nothing like as good as the ones I used to have.
Did you have lots?
Of course. Lots.
What sort? I mean, were your dolls different? What were they like?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just interested.
I don't believe you. I think you're prying.
Prying? Why should I?
Well,
did you have a doll's house and doll's tea party sets and things?
I had everything.
Were all the dolls' dresses like yours, with all those beautiful frills and lace and things?
Of course. I had the most beautiful dolls in the world. I had...
Oh, what's the matter?
nothing.
You can tell me. I'm your friend.
I haven't any friends. And I don't want any either. Don't look at me like that.
I'm sorry. I just don't want you to be unhappy, that's all. Mummy says that's why people do horrid things, because they're unhappy. She says it's because
I
they
don't care what she says. I don't need anyone else.
But that's silly. Everyone needs someone to talk to and be friends with.
I don't.
Didn't you have any brothers and sisters? Were you Mummy and Daddy then?
You are prying. Has that nasty little urchin been saying things?
Nobody, no. Well, he did say that you didn't have any brothers and sisters and that
Go
your
on.
Mummy and... Well, he said that your Mummy and Daddy had lots of parties and things to go to.
Oh, yes. Parties. And lunches and dinners and tea parties. And functions. Always so many functions.
But they must have been very important.
They were very rich. That's all. But that seemed to make them important. But it's none of your business anyway.
I suppose I'm lucky. I mean, apart from Mummy and Daddy, there's Tom. I know he's horrid and does stupid things sometimes, but he's all right, really, and I can tell him things. But he is a boy, and boys are a bit soppy. I wish I had a sister. Why don't we pretend that we're sisters? Well, that'd be fantastic. Then I could tell you things, and you could tell me things. We could have secrets that no one else would know about. Would you like that? Wouldn't that be a good idea?
Tom! Tom! For goodness sake, Tom!
Oh, what
Come
is
on.
it, nobody?
Emergency, lad, stay this in!
Well, it's not another fire.
No, it's Miss Beatrice, come on!
Can't you wait till morning?
No, it can't, you daft sister, she's ruining everything.
Jilly, well, what's she done?
She's making friends with the lass, that's what.
Friends with Beatrice, you mean?
Yeah, come on, you gotta put a stop to it.
Oh, nobody, you've gone raving mad or something. What's the matter with making friends with Beatrice?
You don't understand nothing about ghosts, do you? Come on!
Why? Why does that mean you have to leave?
Because I'm happy. I've got no reason to stay here any longer. But I'll try and come back. Sometime.
Oh, please.
I'll try. Think of me.
I will.
Miss Beatrice, wait! Now look what you've gone and done.
What do you mean? What's happened? What has Jilly done?
Well, it's quite simple, Tom. Beatrice was just one of those ghosts who had to come back and haunt because she was unhappy. She wanted someone to take care of her, someone to be friends with.
Then why was she such a pain, doing all those nasty things?
She was trying to get attention. Right, nobody?
Right. So you went and made friends with her, made her right muck of things. What happens to me now?
What do you mean, what happens to you now? We're your friends.
What happens when you're both grown up? You'll not want to know me then.
Oh, don't worry. We'll probably have children of our own by then. You'll be friends with them.
Oh, that's an how do you do, isn't it? I mean, that Miss Beatrice, you were right madam, wasn't she? Always bossing me about. Hey, did I tell you about the time she sends me up chimney looking for treasure? Well, she comes out with this story about her granddad being a seagoing man, and he'd just come back off this long seafaring journey with a sack full of treasure, gold and silver and such like. Anyway, he'd it up chimney. Well, no, I never found it, because these old chimneys were like rabbit warrens. Well, I'll never forget this as long as I live. She sends me up the chimney while I'm up there. She likes finding great down below. Oh, well, I can't go down, so I has to go up, see? Come down in cook's range, covered in muck. Right, I must have been up there half a dozen hours if we're up there in a minute. Like that slap banging top pot that cook a brewing up for servants' dinner. What a thrashing I got for that. I'll never forget it. You're right, last night, Miss Beatrice. That's a fact.